Tuesday and I'm out on the Willoway dock. You can see here the dock is jumping. Let's take a walk through the dock. Check out these. Here we have some 15-gallon Green Mountain boxwood trimmed up. These are gorgeous. Keep in mind we have some fantastic containerized trees here. We're looking at some 25-gallon magnolias, some gorgeous crab apples. Got some beautiful trees ready for your summer landscapes. We're looking at some whoopsie daisies and astilbes. You know, astilbes are starting to come into their prime right now. Great color. Awesome color on these candy corns. These are new crop here. You can see they're flush and growth. They're looking good. Pallets of our 5-gallon winter gems. Again, outstanding value there. Nice consistent crop. Landscape ready. So this one's early evolution, and you can see here they're coming into their own with color. These just come out to a big snowball of white blooms. Early evolution. One of the first paniculatas to bloom. You can see again, potted trees are hot. Here we're looking at some 25-gallon columnar maples going up to the dock. Here we're looking at some gorgeous 25-gallon green giants. Look how nice and consistent those are. A fresh crop of 7-gallon densiformis taxus. We're looking at some 7-gallon, these are Picea aves. And you can see that new growth is coming out there. Nice size. Looking for a specimen for your landscape here. We're looking at some 20-gallon 3x3 Tamiukianas. Look at the hot color on those Salix nishikis. They got that new flush of growth coming out on them. Gorgeous. They're getting tied up to go on a truck here, but I think you can see the nice shape on these 7-gallon uprights. These are Green Mountain. Oh, we're going in with some great landscape grade plants here. We're looking at our 7-gallon. These are Alberta spruce. Nicely shaped. Flush growth coming out now. Good value. Look at these beauties here. Another new crop coming on board is our 7-gallon hemlocks. You can see here they're gorgeous shape to them. Got a nice growth flushing out. 7-gallon hemlocks. Some more larger stuff coming in here. We're looking at our 15-gallon emerald green arborvitaes. Then I'm going to spin over here. We're looking at our 7-gallon blue point juniper. Check out these petite knockouts. Boy, they're coming out. Nice bud and bloom. These are going to color up nicely. Petite knockout. And we're looking at some nice hosta coming up here. This one is Salvia May Night. New crop coming out, just flushing in buds. You know, if you haven't bought our lavender, you should definitely consider it because we got great crop here, as you can see. Good value on them. We got a special going on these. Get them while they're hot. They're going fast. Looking at lobelia, and this one is Starship Blue. Bud and bloom. Small pallet, but I just wanted to show you these 2-gallon bogos. You know, we have 2s and 3s. They're starting to bud up. They're looking good. A lot of these on the dock here. These are candy corn. You know, this is a hot one coming out, fresh crop, new growth, nice color. You know, a lot of the spireas right now are looking sensational. Great summer color. Spirea is another plant that you should consider for your colors in your landscape. All the heuchera coming in, guys. We see these almost every week. You know, here we have some Carmel and other varieties. Great size and value on our heucheras. Beautiful. One of these on the dock here. This is Barberry Crimson Cutie. This is a non-invasive barberry from Worry Free. Nice, heavy, full 2-gallon. That spirea are coming into their own. This one is Little Princess. You can see the buds forming on them. Nice, heavy 3-gallons. Our favorite. This one is Magic Carpet. Again, heavy, full 3 gallons here. Budded up, looking good. Wajilla's a hot one here. We got spilled wine over there. We got some wine shine looking up here. Gorgeous Wajilla. Great deep burgundy foliage. Starting to get some buds on them. Looking good. Looking at mini maroon, and look at these gorgeous barberry. Nice color, guys. We're looking at this petite pop rocks. Again, nice display of color. Budded up, looking good. This one is a blooming easy variety. Crop of azaleas starting to come in there. This is a popular one. Holy smokes, look at these 3-gallon Karen azaleas. Down there again, that's early evolution. That's one of the earlier ones. Those are big 5 gallons there. Coming down here, we're looking at some great looking junipers. These are sea greens, blue rugs. Again, we have a lot of great plant material for your summer landscapes. They have vibrant color on these 3-gallon mop cypress. Nice 5-gallon, 3 and 5-gallon, I should say, fragrant viburnums. You know, we're going 3s to the right and 5s here. We're looking at some Judeyes. Great crop here, heavy branching on them, good value. Just coming in, but these are our 3-gallon junior giants. You got a nice consistent pull there. You can see the crop's looking great. Pulled one of these off the pallet so you can see the nice big full 5-gallon green velvets. One of those 5-gallon velvets. Coming over here, wanted to see the nice pull. We have some big, beautiful 3-gallon. These are winter gems here. Got good value on the boxwood. We got fresh crops, nice size to them. 3-gallon winter gems. Boxwood to look at here, we have 3-gallon Little Missy on the left and 3-gallon green velvets. So you see we got boxwood for every price point. They're nice, heavy, full 3-gallon. Great color on these 3-gallon fire chiefs. Here we're looking at our new crop. This is Mr. Bowling Ball. This is another one that's hot on the market here. We got a nice crop. There's another hot one here. This is Bloomerang, dark purple. You can see the guys have done a nice trim in the cycles. Flash, nice full heavy crops. Enchilada hydrangea. This one is Firelight Tidbit. You can see the buds are just starting to form on the top. It's going to be hot, so this is Little Lime Punch in a 3-gallon here, and you can see the buds are just starting to form. This is Proven Winner's National Hydrangea of the Year, so this one's going to be in hot demand. You're going to see a lot of press on it. We're ready to go. We have some gorgeous 3-gallon plants. I showed you the 2-gallon Bobos earlier, and here we have the 3s. Got a nice display of buds on them, looking good. You know, Euonymus is a nice color crop here, and we're looking at Gold Splash. Pull one of these off the pallet here to show you the PJM 3 gallons here. Again, fresh crop. You can see that new growth coming on them. Nice. The Salix Nishiki. You know, we see those a lot on the dock. Great plant. Offers a lot of color in the summer here. We see that pink hue starting to come out on them. Big, full 3 gallons. Salix Nishiki. Another look at the Hydrangea Early Evolution. You know, that's one of the earlier ones to come out. They're just starting to show some great color. They got a lot of buds on them. Think of this one, Early Evolution. Here we're looking at some 3-gallon. These are Myrica. They're ground cover quite often on the dock. Here we're looking at 1-gallon Pachysandra. Came in here, we're looking at double play red spirea. You can see the buds are just starting to form. Here we have some 2-gallon New Gen Freedom. A lot of native ferns starting to come up here in the American Beauties program, so be sure to check out that selection of ferns. Looking at another great spirea. This one is first edition. It's called Little Spartan. Look at those 2-gallon New Gen Freedoms. Again, we have both 2s and 3s. Varieties of Echinacea. Again, another summer color plant here. You can see bud and bloom. Here we see Campanula. Those are Rapido Whites. A lot of nice perennial. You wouldn't think you'd have clematis looking like that, but I know the guys have done a great job. The Raymond Evanson series, you can see here we have bud and bloom, looking good. Several varieties available. Don't miss that opportunity. A new crop of Stelladora daylilies. Again, look at that Echinacea. Gorgeous, guys. Beautiful ferns coming in here. We're looking at Japanese painted ferns. Rise of Coreopsis coming up to the dock now. Look at these beauties. Coreopsis coming in here. We're looking at some grub. You can see nice heavy full plants starting to have some buds on the top. Looking good. There's another great color plant here. We're looking at Sedum Autumn Joy. Just starting to get some buds on the top there. They're going to look great for the summer. Another popular one. This is Monarda. This one is Balmy Purple. We have Hosta Patriot, but we have lots of Hosta looking good. Give you a peek at the Drift Reds. Again, Drifts are looking sensational right now. You see all the buds on top. The knockouts next to them. Budded up, looking good. Drifts here, again, all the drifts are heavily budded like this. We're starting to see the Phlox paniculata coming up, setting buds at the top. We have a few of the lilies still available, so grab those before they disappear. Again, you see a lot of those petite knockouts shipping out today. Looking at Cosmium, this one is Lucifer. You can see the buds starting to peek out at the top. Nice. Japanese bloodgrass, several varieties of sedums. This is a dark leaf sedum here. This one is back in black. Big winners. I just had to show you the color of this one. This one is Cherry Explosion. Look at the size of the buds on blooms on that one. They got more Monarda. These are, I believe, Rockin' Raspberry here. But wow, check out those flowers, guys. Looking at some Skygelia. This one is apple slices from Bloom Lane. Bud and bloom on these. Here we have some 3-gallon Annabelles. Seen a wagon come in. These are loaded with hydrangea trees and Japanese maples. That's a quick walk through the dock. I think we've seen a lot of great looking plants today. Perennials, landscape size shrubs and trees. Be sure to get with the sales team. Geez, I hope I load the truck for you.